Welcome to Birds with Bottle.
We've got a thing about wine.
And we want you to have a thing about wine too.
And this week we're looking at Spanish whites.
Yes, because Spain has some fabulous white varieties that you just don't see anywhere else, except for maybe in Portugal.
Yeah, but some of my favourite whites are Spanish. They're so excitingly different.
And that's what we love about them. It's about trying something a bit different. Being adventurous, pushing ourselves out of our wine comfort zone.
Yeah, and that's what we want to encourage you to do too. Our first daring white is the Tesco Finest Albarino 2011, which is $7.99.
And surprisingly from Tesco.
Yeah.
It's got quite a full colour actually, hasn't it? It's not a really, really pale, like a pale Pinot Grigio.
Yeah.
It's a bit more lemon coloured golden than that.
It's got quite a peachy nose.
Oh, it has, hasn't it?
Very
Just a
attractive.
little bit floral as well.
It's bright, it's sharp, it's
That's a nice glass of wine for $7.99.
refreshing.
I mean, you can spend quite a lot on Albarino, can't you?
They are quite expensive, aren't they, some of them?
Yeah.
I mean, when they first came here, they were pretty much all sort of 12 quiddish, which in those days was a hell of a lot of money. It's quite a lot now, but it's, it's a lot of money. So this is an entry level one.
Now this comes from Galicia in northwest Spain,
and the region is called Rías Bajas,
which is quite a funny
bit
pronunciation,
badgery,
bit badgery, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Albarino is the same as Alvarinho, which you get in Portugal, and is sometimes used in Vinho Verde.
So, if you haven't had Albarino and you're wondering what it's most like, I think it's fresh, it's acidic, it's unoaked, it's sort of bright and quite sharp, and it's kind of like Pinot Grigio ought to be.
But if Pinot Grigio is your drink, then why not make a bold move and try this instead?
Yeah. Now, Sandra and I have been chatting about this bravery, boldness, out-there-ness, and we decided that we're quite contrary. And on one hand, we're quite fearless and experimental and rather fabulous.
Yeah, exactly like with wine. Whereas sometimes we can be quite ridiculously wussy on the other.
Right, so our second intrepid wine is this Castillo de la Luna Verdeco 2011, which is $8.49 in Virgin Wines.
Now it's interesting and a little bit funny too that two of our adventurous wines come from Virgin. Yeah. This one and the one that we're going to show you next. I shouldn't do that on the table, should I? Because it makes a bit of noise.
This is also from the northwest of Spain. Well, not quite as northwest as Galicia, but it's
the region's Rueda. Yeah, and that's where it's the region for Verdeco, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. Nowhere else.
As I've smelt it, there's an obvious resemblance, isn't there, to Sauvignon Blanc?
Yes, there is. But it's also a little bit stinky from the screw cap, which is why I'm
giving it some.
Yeah.
Now this has got a lovely name actually. Castillo de la Luna means Castle of the Moon. Romantic.
It's so like Sauvignon. So if your comfort zone is Sauvignon, moving to Verdeco is not such a leap, really.
Yeah, it's quite catty, isn't it, on the nose?
Yeah, very catty. Sharp, bright, again, it's a cool climate.
Some nice tart. Yeah, greeny characters. Fresh, bright, leafy.
It'd be great with sort of grilled goat cheese with green stuff, wouldn't it? Herbs.
Exactly the sort of things that Sauvignon Blanc goes with, really.
Yeah, exactly.
And all that lovely Spanish food.
Now, what we did discover was that most of our adventurousness, or lack of it, is to do with food, as most of everything we do is really to do with food.
Except you'll eat pretty much anything, won't you?
Yeah, I took one on the chin for the team when we went to Morocco. I ate a calf's foot because somebody had to and no one else would. And actually it was delicious, but it did look a bit weird.
Whereas I sort of flinch at the mere mention of offal. I mean, kidneys, hearts.
She doesn't know what she's missing. Well, this is certainly an adventurous wine. This is the Atelier de Mar Godello 2010 and it's $10.99 also at Virgin Wines.
Quite an adventurous name really too, to say.
It is, quite a lot of it there.
And this comes again from Galicia, from the DO of Monterey.
Yeah. And Godello's the grape and it's quite a recent Spanish.
Yeah, until a few years ago you wouldn't have seen any of this here, and now lots of people are sort of starting to show it, aren't they?
It's quite a strange wine and that's exciting. It's a sort of earthy smell.
It has, hasn't it?
Sometimes I find baked apple on it.
Yeah.
Don't think Sauvignon, don't think anything sort of sharp and bright. It's quite a...
I'm expecting a food wine, really. That's full of flavour.
I was just going to say exactly, that was the same sentence on my tongue. There's a lot going on in there, isn't there?
Yeah, and again, with like the Albarino, you can get quite expensive versions, can't you, of Godello?
But it's not an acidic wine.
It's more rounded.
It's rounded.
It has had a little bit of lees aging, a couple of months, I think.
Well, you can feel that texture, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's really nice.
But some lovely fruity notes, but rounded fruity, not sharp fruity. A really nice layered wine.
It's something, you know,
there's a bit of grip in your mouth, isn't there?
Yeah, but there's some. I know it's something, and I can't quite. It might be peachy. It might be. I don't know. But there's something going on. So this is a bit out there. This is a bit weird. So buying this for your friend is quite avant-garde.
Yeah.
It's daring.
For our last daredevil wine, we have this Viña Real barrel fermented white Rioja 2011. Which is available from Majestic at normally $9.99, but it's on offer until the 29th of April at just $7.49. Bargain.
Oh, I know I always go, but this is absolutely my favourite style of wine. I love a white wine with smoke on it.
Well, I just feel we don't see enough white Rioja over here, do we? I mean, it's not everywhere, is it? It's not like some of the, Chardonnay and Sauvignon in all the supermarkets. It's quite hard to locate a bottle. And I'd want to locate this because the smell is just gorgeous.
I can't, it's just, it reminds me of my grandmother's house, which had a lot of wooden furniture in, which was polished very, very well. And I think I quite often get that smell. It's just beautiful. I almost don't need to taste it.
It has a lively vibrancy to it, but at the same time it has a richness from the oak, an almost slightly buttery.
It is buttery.
Smooth roundness with a sort of nutty edge.
But it's not chewy, it's not abrasive, it is so perfect as a wine. I mean, I never need to buy another wine, really.
If you think Rioja means red, think again and try this, because you'll be so pleasantly surprised.
It's so beautiful. Now, I maintain that in nearly everything, I am braver than Sandra.
Oh, that's so rubbish. That is so rubbish. She won't even entertain a holiday romance. No, not sailing. Trekking up the Himalayas, no. Actually, I'm not sure she'd even take my big dog for a walk.
No, I might not. But Sandra has huge problems with weird or foreign food, don't you?
Okay, maybe. But there's one thing we do both agree on, and that is that these fabulous Spanish white indigenous grapes that produce these lovely, interesting white wines are the way to go.
We do.
So see you next time.
See you next time.